Congrats. I'm so excited to see Elio fully finished, and the footage I've seen so far has passed my Pixar tear test. Already tears have formed. So
that's nice.
There was something you said that was interesting in the talk today. It was about the idea of like, let's go for it, right? And I think about the scale of what Pixar projects have done in the past, like Coco and what the world of the undead looks like, and Soul and all that. When it came to Elio, was there ever a moment of like, do we need to pull back or push forward? Because the world of sci-fi can be so grand.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Infinite.
Yeah. I was wondering, kind of like pick your brains about that.
Yeah.
Well, just the scale of the Communiverse, this space station, we put a lot of thought into that, because if you make it too big, you can't really see the characters on it. And so we wound up with this kind of size of a large asteroid, 2.5 miles in diameter, and so we were kind of finding our way on it. At the same time, a 2.5 mile sphere is gigantic, and so there was a lot of room to play with for the structures, the vegetation that was growing on the surfaces, and the moving effects. Anyway, we had a really good stage, I think, to tell our story on.
Yeah, I would just add that like the scope is enormous. It's like the universe, right? We wanted to pull aliens from all over, and we were very intentional about making sure they don't look the same. I think that's part of what the story is about. But I think that like although Pixar films should feel very big and theatrical, I think it is story driven. So we do design to what the story, the directors and the story is asking for. And so a great example is like the bathroom scene with the waterfall. Like in the end, it needs to be beautiful. And it also has to be a bathroom. So you don't have to build all the water and the waterfalls. And so there's ways to cheat it, but I think, again, it's always story driven. What is the point of this scene? And intentionally, I didn't want to put any no's or barriers on the creation, on the imagination of Harley or his team, because that's the point. It's the universe. We don't know what it looks like.
Yeah, I love, it's like the coolest toilet I've ever seen.
All right?
It's crazy.
Did you see ooh in it?
What was that?
Ooh is like a handle.
Oh, really?
I think everyone misses that.
Okay, again, there's so much I need to see on a big screen.
Yeah,
you
do, yes, absolutely.
Listening to you guys speak about kind of the development of this world was so cool. But there was something I wanted to touch on, is like the idea of like R&D and research and development, and trying things and fixing things that don't necessarily work.
Yeah.
Why is it, like, I wonder, is it like just something that Pixar does where it's like, let's challenge ourselves to try something new on each project as opposed to maybe sticking to something safe? Like, how do you approach that kind of idea when it's going into a brand new animation, I guess?
I think it is a Pixar thing. Where the artistry is not coming only from the art department. Each of the technical teams have great designers in them, and we relied on their inventiveness to be able to bring the ideas to the screen and take it further than what we were painting. And Claudia was kind of conducting that whole creative collaboration, and it made it just a joy to work on this movie.
Yeah, I think the people at Pixar, they are just so curious. They love solving problems from all corners. Like anybody here, I think it has that kind of personality. So many of us have hobbies on the side, and when we do hobbies, it's like hobbies. Like it's like they get really into the. You could ask the question like we just talked about. There's a woman who was on the show, and her job wasn't even an artist, but she does felting, and she's like, I can help make the dolls because I do felt, and she is beautiful. And we're like, this is something you did on the side. So that's just, I think that's the culture, and I thank God for working here. I'm so grateful because they promote it. You can feel that energy working here.
Yeah, I could talk to you guys all day, but I do have to wrap. Congratulations on your retirement as well. You're leaving a great legacy behind, and I can't wait to see Elio. You guys. Thank you so much.
It's good to talk with you.